Once again, we have a build inspired by a true story. I, of course, enlisted the help of my good friend Billy
Hoy.
to tell it. Picture it, Sicily, 1919. A hot summer's eve glistened on the horizon in the distance as the Sahara Desert's wind walloped over yonder.
What?
A small and particularly handsome young lad had just finished his 16-hour shift in the coal mines, and as he slowly walked towards his family's home, he stopped by a water fountain. As he quenched his thirst, his mind began to wander. In just 30 short, beautiful years, he might be promoted from a coal miner to a coal digger.
What's the difference between the two?
Glad you asked, Billy. Miner mines with a pickaxe, but a digger digs with a shovel.
That's the opposite of a promotion, I think, Papa Z.
To the young boy, however, it was everything, especially the half-a-cent raise per day that would go with it. Not to mention, once he has become a digger and has dug for about 40 years, he might be promoted again to a coal mine staffer.
Like he'd be hiring people to staff the coal mine?
Oh no, Billy. A coal mine staffer uses a large wooden staff to mine the precious mountainous rock.
What the... I don't even... Is there a benefits package included for this career?
Oh yes. The staff has a built-in pipe.
Oh my god.
Anywho, after daydreaming some more, the teenager continued happily to his home, but not 20 paces later, in a dark alley, he was approached by a shady character with a vivacious cloak on. The rugged middle-aged man with a scruffy beard asked the following of the young man.
Child, don't you think my cloak is the most magnificent of all the cloaks you have ever seen? Some might call it the one cloak to rule them all. It's made of real unicorn tusks and Balrog dust.
It's okay,
Said the young man.
Wonderful, my child. For your flattery, I shall reward you with a gift. The gift of ice.
And so the old man bestowed upon him a blue crystal-esque gem that had the subtitles above it state, and I quote, Frost Wall Gem.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe,
said the old man as he disappeared into the night air. That boy kept the gem for all these years and finally put it into use in this build. And that boy was me.
Wow, no one saw that one coming.
Shut it, Billy. Let's go over the gear and the cool interactions. This time around for gear, we are winging it. I got double void battery, same helm as before. I contemplated using heat shiver with a little bit of increased cold ailments, but nonetheless, this is not a bosser. This is just a fun build, so yeah, I say. This time around, I'm using Divergent Frostwall, and as you can see, the bottom line freezes enemy as though dealing 250% more damage. Wow, that's nice. And that's why I have it in green socket as opposed to red. I thought about doing something silly as putting in enhance instead of one of the, and now it would be 330%. But, I got so much additional ailment cold stuffs that you're about to see. I was like, you know what, let's do a little bit of damage. We already don't do any damage anyway, so why not? I got a little bit of frostbite on hit with the nice self-crafted ring. This time around, I got some increased cooldown recovery rate boots. I think self-crafted also, maybe? Producers, am I right about? Yep, okay, nice. Once again, using the frenzy charge gain on hit. And let's go over the tree because this one's pretty cool. All right. So I really focused on double damage. So I'm getting it through the Lethal Pride. There's like 15% here. Then I have it from pressure points 1, 2, 3. So I have like 30% to do double damage. And then I chose Eye of the Storm, which I think I have like 3 or 4s of. Increased effect of non-damaging ailments with crit strike. So that's why I was trying to get my crit up to really like have 1.5% increasage of the cold, like chill and freeze effects. Same thing over here. I have increased effect of non-damaging elements. I do have this permanently with chilled damages and then permanently with frozen. Very nice, very cool. But that's not all. There's a little bit more. Yep, that's right. Oh, you can't see that. Bam! Forbidden Flesh, Shaper of Winter. So before I even get into the occultist ascendancy, I have the Shaper of Winter, which gives me 50% more effect of cold ailments. So I didn't do the calculations. I'm going to say, quick math, 455,000% increase of the cold. yeah. Don't look into it. And then, of course, have the Frigid Wake as well. More cold damage, doing a little bit of freezins. So this is just, this should have been titled Mrs. Freeze 3.0. The explosion from Herald of Ice wasn't sufficient enough, so I switched from Unholy Authority to the Profane Bloom to get a little bit of that explosion. There we go. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time with another beautiful video. Yes, I am using the Vortex Skill Gem. That was mainly to propagate the Profane Bloom explosion. Turns out it actually does decent amount of damage on a 2-link, 3-link, whatever this is. So, yeah. That's the only reason why. Hey, alright? That's, yeah. Yeah.